Aran, also known as Arran, Ardhan, Aran, Aghvank and Alvank, or Caucasian Albania, was a geographical name used in ancient and medieval times to signify the territory which lies within the triangle of land, lowland in the east and mountainous in the west, formed by the junction of Kura and Aras rivers, including the highland and lowland Karabakh, Middle Plain and parts of the Mughan Plain, and in the pre-Islamic times, corresponded roughly to the territory of modern-day Republic of Azerbaijan. The term is the Middle Persian equivalent to the Greco-Roman Albania. It was known as Aghvania, Alvan-k in Armenian, and Aran in Arabic. The native name for the country is unknown. Today, the term Aran is mainly used in Azerbaijan to indicate territories consisting of Middle and Mughan plains. It has also been used by Iranian historian Ayatollah Reza to refer to the country of Azerbaijan, freeing the name Azerbaijan to refer to a region within Iran. Origins of the name. According to some legends and ancient sources, such as Mobs's Kagan-Kathvatsi, Aran or Arhan was the name of the legendary founder of Caucasian Albania, who in some versions was son of Noah's son Yahweh, and also, possibly, the eponym of the ancient Caucasian Albanians, or the Iranian tribe known as Alans. The nearby Arax River was known to ancient Greek geographers as the Araxes, and has a source near from Mount Ararat. James Darmestater, in his discussion of the geography of the Avestas Vendida, observes that the 12th century Bundarishan identified the area of Varego by the Vang-Uhidatia on the northern border of Azerbaijan, and did so, probably in order that it should be as near as possible to the seat of the Zoroastrian religion, yet without losing its supernatural character by the counter-evidence of facts. Darmestater further associated the Vang-Uhidatia River with the Araxes, and compared the name Ariana Varega with that of Aran. According to C. E. Bosworth, boundaries. In pre-Islamic times, Caucasian Albania, Aran was a wider concept than that of post-Islamic Aran. Ancient Aran covered all eastern Transcaucasia, which included most of the territory of modern-day Azerbaijan Republic and part of the territory of Dagestan. However, in post-Islamic times, the geographic notion of Aran reduced to the territory between the rivers of Kura and Aras. In a medieval chronicle, Ajaib-ad-Dunya, written in the 13th century by an unknown author, Aran is said to have been 30 parasangs in width, and 40 farsakhs in length. All the right bank of the Kura River until it joined with the Aras was attributed to Aran. The boundaries of Aran have shifted throughout history, sometimes encompassing the entire territory of the present-day Republic of Azerbaijan, and at other times only parts of the South Caucasus. In some instances, Aran was a part of Armenia. Medieval Islamic geographers gave descriptions of Aran in general, and of its towns, which included Barda, Balagan, and Ganja, along with others. History of Aran. History of Aran is summarized in History of Azerbaijan section, where you can refer for detailed description. Pre-Islamic Islamic. Following the Arab invasion of Iran, the Arabs invaded the Caucasus in the 8th century, and most of the former territory of Caucasian Albania was included under the name of Aran. This region was at times part of the Abbasid Caliphate based on numismatic and historical evidence. Dynasties of Parthian or Persian descent, such as the Myronids, had come to rule the territory during Sasanian times. Its kings were given title Arran, and after the Arab invasions, fought against the Caliphate from the late 7th to middle 8th centuries. Early Muslim ruling dynasties of the time included Rawadids, Sajids, Salarids, Shaddadids, Shirvanshahs, and the Sheki and Tiflis Emirates. The principal cities of Aran in early medieval times were Badra and Ganja. Badra reached prominence in the 10th century, and was used to house a mint. Bardara was sacked by the Rus and Norse several times in the 10th century as a result of the Caspian expeditions of the Rus. Bardara never recovered after these raids and was replaced as capital by Beylik Khan, which in turn was sacked by the Mongols in 1221. After this, Ganja rose to prominence and became the central city of the region, the capital of the Shaddadi dynasty. Ganja was considered the mother city of Aran during the reign. The territory of Aran became a part of the Seljuk Empire, followed by the Ildigizid state. It was taken briefly by the Khwarezmid dynasty and then overrun by Mongol Hulagu Empire in the 13th century. Later, it became a part of Chobanid, Jalay-Irid, Timurid, and Iranian Safavid, Afsharid, and Kayar states. People. The population of Aran consisted of a great variety of peoples. Greek, Roman and Armenian authors provide the names of some peoples who inhabited the lands between the Kura and Araxes rivers. Ushans and Mysians, apparently migrants from the south. Caspians, Gargarians and Gardmans. Sakasinians, of Scythian origin. Galians, Sogdians, Lupinians, Balazanians, possibly Caucasian tribes. Parsons and Paratians were probably Iranian. In the late 4th century, when the region passed to Caucasian Albania, its population consisted of Armenians and Armenicized Aborigines, though many of the latter were still cited as distinct ethnic entities. In pre-Islamic times, the population of Aran and most of Caucasian Albania had mostly been Christian who belonged to the Church of Caucasian Albania. Under Arabic rule, a part of the population was Islamicized and adopted the Sunni branch of Islam, which was later largely replaced by the Shia branch. Muslim chronicles of the 10th century reported that some of the population of Aran spoke Arania, as well as Arabic and Persian languages, because there is no written evidence. Some scholars have presumed Arania to be an Iranian dialect, while others have presumed it to be a remnant of a Caucasian Albanian language. The area in which there was Ganja during the 9th to 12th century named Aran, its urban population spoke mainly in Persian. After the Turkification of the region, the population became Turkish-speaking, and thus referred to by Europeans, particularly the Russians, as Tatars. They were much later called Azerbaijanis. The population of Aran, which remained Christian, was ultimately absorbed by the Armenians and in part by the Georgians.